Hi everyone, welcome to the class today. We're going to do a core based class with a little bit of balance thrown in, really suitable for people who haven't much experience with Pilates, as we're not going to get too much in the technical side of it. Okay, let's get started. So come and stand on your mat, feet hip distance apart. We're just going to loosen the spine up as a bit of a warm up. So softening through the knees, take a breath in, breath out, chin to chest, heaving down. So feeling that bone by bone, unstacking all the way down, breath in, breath out, sinking into that forward stretch, and then we're going to tuck under and restack all the way back up, finishing with a nice roll through the shoulders. And again, breath in, peeling it down. Breath in, breath out. Really feel like you're tucking the tailbone under first, restacking that spine back up, roll through the shoulders, open the chest. Again, breath in, breath out, rolling down. Good, and back up. Good, one more time, breath in, breath out. We're not going to come back up from this one, we're going to just walk the hands out and then drop the knees down, coming into your hands and knees position. So hands just slightly in front of the shoulders, knees under the hips. A little bit more mobility for the spine, we're going to do cat stretch. So we're going to tuck your tailbone underneath, arching up and then dipping down. So let that spine just float up to the ceiling and then dip it down to the floor, lifting the chin. One more time each way. So your back should start to feel a little bit loosened up. Okay, so we're going to find that mid position. So you want to feel that your back is nice and flat. So centre set, we're going to do Superman, keeping the chest lifted, opposite arm and leg away, and back. Away, and back. Super. Keeping that back as nice and flat as you can. Good. One more. Really scooping that lower tummy. Now we're going to tuck the toes underneath you and we're just going to hover up into that sort of tabletop position and lower down. Breath in, scoop through the tummy, hover up. Hold it. And lowering down. And again, centre set, take it up. And lower down. One more time. Press away from the mat. Keep that back nice and flat. Good. Lower, release the toes. Just take it a little bit back into your shell stretch. Give those wrists a bit of a wriggle. It's going to be quite tough on the wrists this class. That's fine, gives them a nice bit of strength. So now we're going to take that leg pull prep position that we did, we're going to take it into a plank. So hands come slightly in front of the shoulders, we're going to tuck those toes back underneath, we're going to hover up and then press it away to plank. Take the hips back, lower down. So you want to feel just the lift up, so you still keep the bend through the hips and the knees, and then press it away. Hold that plank position. Take it back, lower down. Centre set, push it up. Good. Take it back, lower down. Okay, we're going to add a leg lift in this time in the plank position. If your feet are slipping at all, make sure sometimes taking your socks off can help if your toes slip in this position. Okay, press up. Reach it away, leg pull one side, lift, then the other. We're doing 3 on each leg. Keep your back nice and flat. Hips back, lower down. Well done. And again, centre set. up, press away, lift. One more each leg. Hips back and lower down. Give those wrists a little bit of a breather. This time we're going to come into a side plank from plank. So same process to get into your plank, and then we're going to take it into your side plank. And again, another set of 4 reps. Okay, back onto your hands and knees position. Hands slightly in front, quite way in front of you. Toes tucked under. Press it up, reach away, and roll onto the side of your feet, and then take the arm up, side plank. Come back to the plank, take it the other way, side plank. Come back to plank, and then across the other side. Keep holding. You should be in a nice straight alignment this side plank. Back to centre, bend through the hips and knees, rest down. Right, 3 more to do. Off we go. Centre set, float up, press away, feet onto the edge, take the arm up. Get that nice alignment. Back to the other side. Good. 1 more each way. And again, last side on this time. Back to plank, hips and knees back, lower down. Nice breath in. Keep that breathing nice and regular. Okay, let's go again. Press it up and away. Side plank. Keep those glutes squeezed. Don't let your bums hanging out behind. Keep those glutes engaged. Good, hips and knees back, lowering down. Okay, off we go again. Press it up, reach away. Transition across the other side. Keep those hips lifted. Keep going. Nearly there. Hips and knees back and lowering down. Okay, last time through. Breath in, press it up and away. Take it into side plank. It's quite a challenge for the shoulder as well. So if you've any shoulder problems, just be mindful. Keep going. It's hard work, isn't it? Nearly there. Last time, that last side plank. Hold, back to plank. Take those hips and knees back, lower down, release the toes into your shell stretch. Good couple of breaths in and out. Give those wrists a little bit of a wriggle. Good. Okay, so keeping on the mat, come on to high kneeling, and you're going to step 1 foot in front of you, so in sort of a lunge position. Then I want you to just press off that back leg onto the front leg, lifting up that back leg and lowering that upper body. So you're in like a T shape, your arms are down by your side. You're holding that balance. Really reach through the heel and think nice and long through the spine. Good. Lift the upper body, bring the leg through. Try and keep your balance, lift the knee up to hip height, flexing through the foot. Take the arms overhead. Straighten out that front leg and lower down. Well done. It's quite a tough balance, that one. So we're going to do that on the other side. So high kneeling, lunge the foot forward that you haven't done. Okay, and then gradually press off that back leg, taking your weight onto the front foot, lifting the back leg up, arms down your side, upper body in line with that back leg, making a T shape. Up, you might wobble, don't worry, happens to all of us. Good, get your balance, focus, bring the leg through, up to hip height, arms overhead, straighten that front leg out and lower down. Good, hope you've managed those balances. You can tell definitely I'm better on one side than the other. Okay, and it's hard, we've just been doing all that core as well. So we're just going to do a little bit of mat work on your back now. So something thin for you underneath your head. Okay, so we're going to do a rotational one called hip twist level 3. So what you want to feel with your pelvis in this position is that you're not pushing your pelvis flat into the floor, but it's not arched up. You should feel it's in that midpoint. So there's a little bit of a gap beneath it. It feels nice and flat across the front of your pelvis. And we're aiming to keep that by just engaging through the abdominals, so scooping, drawing up through the pelvic floor. Okay, so hip twist level 3, float one leg up and then the other. So you're in 90 at the hips, 90 at the knees. Make sure the knees aren't too close, that'll feel quite easy. Should feel a bit of a challenge holding that position. Arms up to shoulder height, and we're going to float one leg away and the opposite arm and back. Other side, float away and back. So you should feel that the core, the centre, doesn't tilt. So the pelvis isn't tilting. We're not aiming to get the arm and leg mega far. We're just aiming to control through that core. Breath out. So breath out as your arm and leg are going away. Breath in to come back. One more each side. Float one leg down, then the next, and then the arms. Good, so you should have felt that through the core. We're going to do scissors next, so centre set, floating one leg up, and then the next. So you're back into that double tabletop. Tap one down, make sure the knees keeping its bend. You're not just tapping close down. So tap and back up, tap and back up. Good, keeping the pelvis level, so this doesn't want to move. If you want to work a bit harder, we can go alternating lift and lower, so that both legs are moving together. Keep breathing, just nice and steady. And last two. And knees to your chest, well done. Good, floating one leg down and then the next. So the next exercise that we're going to finish off with is Pilates hundreds. So it's a nice little traditional Pilates exercise, really engaging the core. We're going to get the head and neck up off the floor for this one as well. But just be mindful of your neck, that you're not overstraining it. Make sure you're not pulling it towards you. It should just be a lift directly up. Okay, so Pilates hundreds, we start with the arms just raised up off the floor. We're doing some little pulses with the arms, just small range, but trying to keep the breathing steady and slow. So they say 5 breaths for a pulse. No, sorry, I always get it wrong. 5 pulses for a breath in and 5 pulses for a breath out. Okay, so let's take it up to double tabletop. We're doing your pulsing. So once you've got the hang of that, let's float the head and neck up. It's called the hundreds because we're meant to do 100 pulses. Keep the back of the neck long. If the front of the neck or the back of the neck starts to ache, just take little breathers down onto the head cushion and lift back up again. Let's extend one leg out. And back, the other way. And back, and then if you're good with your core and your lower back doesn't hurt, bring the legs together, take them both out. Keep breathing. And into your chest. Well done. Bring both knees in. Nice little rock from side to side. Well done. Good, let's pop one leg down, then put the outside of the other leg onto the front of that knee, let the knee drop out to the side. Just then going to bring that leg in towards you to get a nice stretch through the gluteal. So nice even breathing when you do this. Make sure your head and neck is supported. Good, lowering down and switching sides. Keep hugging that knee into your chest to feel that stretch. And lowering down. Okay. Let's take one leg out long, bring the other one up. So if your right leg's up, take your left hand to the outside of the right knee, put the right hand out to the side on the floor and draw that right leg across to the left side. So you're getting that real lovely twist. It's a lovely way of just releasing through the spine, giving some of those abdominal muscles a bit of a stretch. Try and look to the opposite hand if you can. Come back to centre, switch legs. So left leg in, right hand coming across, left arm on the floor and take it across. Remember to breathe. Good, come back to centre. I'm just going to finish off with a little cobra stretch. Stretch those abdominals. So rolling onto your front. You can use your head cushion, placing your hands down by your side, or you can have them, make it a little bit harder, you can have them out like little claws to the side, and then we're just going to press up. So we're going to work those upper backs, but also stretch through those abdominals, and then lowering down. Pressing up, the other version, and lowering down one more time. Good, breath in, and breath out. And lowering down. Good. Well done. So hopefully you found that class challenging. Just a short, quick class, straight in, some tough core exercises, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks, bye.